Okay, so we're back with Pure Pool. You guys like the other one, the videos I did. You kind of, there's some good feedback. So I thought, why not do some more? Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna do the career. Now we're going to start with we're going to do amateur because why not? I've done all of this in the past, but I'm just here. I want to chill out. Let's start off with a nice little thing. So you get little challenges. It's win the game, fairly simple. Score at least 40 points and pop 3 balls in one visit. We should be able to do that fairly easily, in my mind. I don't see why we wouldn't. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to play through some of the career mode. There's no like cutscenes or anything like that. As I said, it's just a nice, simple, just play the game, enjoy it. But I'm going to set some rules. I'm not allowed to restart, which is what I would usually do in certain situations. There's an awful lot of restarting going on. So let's clean the table first, which is the thing you can do. And right, let's have a look down here. This is what's going on. Well, we can't go for that red there and aim for the black. And we don't have an amazing angle to bring it back. So I would probably say safety. Because I can pot this red here, but I can't. I'm shooting down on the white, and if you remember what we were saying about, it's not a nice shot to be playing. I reckon if we go to the left-hand side of that one with a little bit of left-hand side, right, we can knock this red away from the pocket, so it's over here somewhere, probably land near the black spot. White will come off of it, hit the cushion, come up. Hopefully miss the blue, and then come up down this way. That's what we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Hit the pink. But let's see where we are. We're on the cushion. Reasonably happy with that one. If he can pot this red, there's not much that's coming after. Computer's trying to decide what to do. Oop. Scared the shit out of me, that did. Something just moved in the corner. Right, let's have a look here. Shall we see what we've got available? Now, before we take this red, this one needs to go. Or, even better, get the black on its spot, and then that can go in there. There's quite a lot of points available here if we play this right. I reckon just a nice stun for this one so we can take the black. Should still be able to take it. I don't see why we couldn't. Yeah, and then take the red that's to the furthest right on your screen. Yes, there we go. Can we still take the black? Yeah, still take the black. If we can hold for it, we might not be able to hold it. I don't think we can. Missed the red. Oh, got the right side of the blue. When you're after playing that sort of shot and coming up, try to land on the left-hand side of the blue, so the top side, so you're closer to the rest of the colours, because that gives you the angle to be able to work down the table. You'll notice as we're playing that there's a lot of stuff that you can't do as a result of being the wrong side of a colour. It dictates what you're able to do with the white, what sort of angle you've got. Right, so if you see, if we were to take the pink, we can quite easily get our way down towards the reds. We can't play the pink obviously now, but if the white was, say, here, and we're having to shoot, that way of the pink, the white's got to come over here, and it's much, much harder then to get down for the reds. So that's why the game's really hard, because like with the blue, for example, you're aiming to be this side of it, so that you can fire off, send it down there, send the white that way. Whereas if you're on the left, this side of it, you've got to go up, and then all sorts of tricky shots have to happen. No doubt somewhere in this match we'll see that. We might just be able to whack that in. There we go. See, here we go. Here's a brilliant example. First shot after. Right, we're the wrong side of the blue right now. Complete wrong side. Now, this is better than if you're, say, here, where there's next to no angle. If you have no angle, you can't really do anything. You have to sort of just play forwards or back slightly. But because I've got quite a nice angle here, and the brown isn't on its spot, we should be able to go up between the colours, come all the way back down again. And it should be, in theory, quite nice. Let's give it a go. Got to give it a bit of welly. Nearly had the white off the table then, that's never good. But we're okay. We are okay. So there we go, right, hang on, let's have a little bit of top to bring it off the cushion and then back off. There we go. Nice. See, now if I was playing in real life, I'd hate this shot because you've got to queue over the reds, but we're not, so we aren't. Nice. See if we can move this off the pink spot. I'll go up for the blue this time, because the black's quite a hard ball to get onto. Wrong side of it again. This is even worse now, because if you look, hitting down at the bottom of the ball is incredibly hard. So you can still do it though. Oh man. Get in there. Right, where's the pink at? It's the pink pot. Pink is potable from a lot of angle. So I want to get the pink on its spot, because as I remember saying in one of the previous videos we did, fuck's sake, it isn't nice when you haven't got a pink in play. You got to really work for it. Oh no! Oh jeez. You have to really work for it when you got stuff like that. The black's okay, but you know, you can't make a huge break because of where the reds are. That's why you got to have, you know, developing shots they call it. There we go. Oh, that's developed the reds. So now if we're in a situation that you got this one, you got this one somewhere, these two. Go back for that green. Bit further, please. Bit further. I like a nice easy ball. Right. Well, that red goes, but we'll take this one over here. See if we can knock this in. Oh. Oh. That wasn't too bad. The white sort of went weird, but you're close enough to the brown and yellow and all the rest of it. That's not terrible, it was just not ideal. I don't even think he's potted anything yet. Maybe he's potted one. Oh, he's opened it up there though. That's about right, that. Now, how to handle this? Where's the pink go? Pink does go, right. I want to get the pink in play, because the pink will help this break. So that's why I've come on up here. There's plenty of reds down there waiting. Oh, for heaven's sake. It's been a bit since I've played, so it's kind of... We'll get there in the end. We'll finally finish this match off. Go on in, sir. What are you going to play? Oh, that's it. It's over now. It's game over now. He can't win. Come up behind the blue. I guess see the nice side of the blue. Probably a bit far off the blue, to be honest. We're all right though. Bounce off the back top cushion. See, I was very confused when I first started watching and playing, because this side of the table is the top and this side is the bottom, right? But on the telly, the three colours are always at the top. They call them the bulk colours, so they're at the top. And they're at the top because they're the lowest, but they're not actually at the top of the table. They're at the bottom of the table. It's so confusing. I've ruined this one. Yeah, it's not quite game one yet. There's still plenty of points on the table, but bring those reds out into play, they'll be fine. Pop them pretty easily. Okay, that is always an option. Play on. Play on, sir. Right, here we go. We'll pop this. This will go straight in. Let's go flying in. We'll plop this in. Go down for the black. Oh no! It's just rude, sir. Stop being so rude. Oh, he's potted it as well. My Christ. Would you Adam and Eve, eh? Hey. Hey. Oh, he's potting everything. He's potting everything. He can't pot all the colours, surely. I'm not sure what point it is where they do pot the colours. Like, because the computer can get quite strong after a while. Oh, there we go. Computer does get pretty damn good at the game later on. Like, it'll take you a while to beat him. Oh, mate, please go in the middle. No. I'll warm up in a moment, you'll see. I will warm up very soon. Oh, he knows how to lay snookers, it seems. Bugger. I promise I'm better than this. I do. Oh. Number of times you see that happen. Right, should be able to smack it in for the and come back for the green. There we are, it's game over now. Come on, this side of the brown, there we are. Still play it if you get the good side of the brown. Take the blue, maybe be able to take the pink. Oh, can take the pink actually, I have an idea. I have a plan. I have a cunning plan, sir. Goes for the double! Oof. Oh. Very close. He won't carry on now. Surely he can't. He'd be moral if he did. Here we go. We've got 3 stars for that. Very good. Snooker colours. We'll go through them in order. Beat it. Do it in 1 minute 40. Well, I think we know I can do this. We can probably do this in one go. Oh no, shit, I say that, but... Sorry, still got a good shot on the brown. Green. This is my favourite spot actually to take the green in real life, because I end up fully outstretched, and for some reason I can always whack a straight green in from there. I don't know why. I love potting the green. Stay this side of the blue. Ah, now you're going to learn about my rule, or the rule, about staying the right side, because it's really hard to get the angle to, you can't, no angle to come back and around. Alright, take the pink. Oh, we're okay. A little bit of topspin just to keep it there. There we are. Oh my word, come on you sack of shit. No! Get the weight right, get the weight right. Bring it this way a bit, bring it this way. That's alright, we should still get our 3 stars even though we ballsed that up slightly. There we go. 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm not happy with that one. Win a game with no fouls. This should be a bit more tricky because, as you've seen a moment ago, I do sometimes foul. Sometimes. I foul all the time in snooker. Playing with Dave. Oh, it's just... I have what's known as clumsy hands, which is not good in snooker. I knocked the reds a few times or whatever, and I call myself on it, and I hate doing it, but I do it, and it's not good. Pretend like I don't see it, but I do. Well, that went well. Keep high on the black here. I do need to bring this back slightly, but not much. Alright, okay. I think we're fine. Now, which way do these go from? I'm pretty sure they go. Both of them may go. None of them go. Well, actually, one will go from a high angle. So in this case, we want to bring it back just a bit. But we didn't bring it back at all, really, is it? That's not screwing in any way, shape, or form. All right, well. Oh, excuse me, that ale. Very poor with the angle there. Can't. It's so hard. Otherwise, you run the risk so often of missing. Oh, I'm going to whack them open here in a moment, I think. Not so much of a whack, but did split them slightly. Ooh, here's the... Oh, black for certain. Black should now go on the pink spot, which would be a bit of a help. Don't want to send it too far. Steady on, boy. Steady on, boy. Hey, hang on, boy. There we go, right. Blue goes, black goes later. There we go, we should be fine. A little bit of too far. I bet your ass that doesn't go through there, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, thank God the green's over the pocket. Look at that lovely spin. That took me loads and loads of time to get right. Number of times you try screwing back that far, it just goes so wrong in every way. This is right, the right shot is the plant, right? Because you've got the blue, you know, if you get this bit right, you should still stay on the blue, but I don't want that because I want to go for a nice big one. So this red here should, in theory, open things up slightly if I was to screw back, but I should be able to come about here and take the blue, and then this should open up the reds here slightly later on. Maybe give an avenue to think of for the black, because as you can see from certain angles now, I can actually take the black. So at this point, a black's worth 5, because that's all a blue's worth. Oh, the blue's buggered off now. Oh, it goes on its own spot. Well, there you go. You learn. I forget. Right, the rules are, I don't think I've covered this in the videos yet. The rules are as follows. The colours, when they've been potted, go back on their own spot. So yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. If their own spot is covered for one reason or another, and it's usually the black and pink, the ball goes on to the highest, closest colour to its own. Right? So if the black spot's covered, but the pink is available, the black goes on the pink. That's why we saw the black go up onto the brown spot earlier on, because that was the only place that was available. If none of the spots are available, so let's say black's on its spot, blue, yellow, green and brown are there, but the pink is potted and then it's covered, the rule is it goes as close as it possibly can to its own colour, its own spot, but it mustn't touch another ball. So you'll see sometimes on the telly that they're there and they're trying to get the pink up. It's got to be as close as possible, but it can't touch anything else. So that's the rule. So that was my miscalculation there, because I now actually can't take that black. I've not got the right angle. So this will test my cueing, won't it? Ah, cocked it up. Did it go far enough? Didn't even really go far enough. Didn't get the angle right. That was my fault. I completely forgot. Proper error that was. That was a big mistake. Could have potentially finished him off there, if I'm honest. Got up my hands right. He's missed. What, we're on 40. We didn't foul though, which is good. Oh, we ain't got much to go at, have we? That'll do. I'm never all that worried about safeties, if I'm honest. Not all. It's only later on do you need to worry about the safety game, because they will clear up these machines. They'll clear up the balls. Right, here we go. Back for the brown. They're always very hard because you can't hit them very heavily. You can't put a lot of welly into them, because if you do, they hit the back of the jaw and then come back out. And you never ever want that.